What's up, my people? It's your girl with Tomboy Chronicles. Just wanted to sit and talk about a few things. I don't know if anybody's ever gone through this before. I know PTSD is real, and I don't want to insult anybody, especially any of my military people or anything like that with this conversation, but PTSD and trauma can span across anything, anywhere. And, I realize right now in the dating season that it's a lot of triggers in dating from, past relationships. I was in a very, do I want to say traumatic? In hindsight, it was a very abusive, I would say, on all parts. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, maybe sometimes even physically or sexually abusive at times. But I've always been a person, because I'm a tomboy, I think that because I fight back, I speak up for myself, it's not really considered abuse. But when looking at it, the destruction that happens, and when you're in relationships like this or situations, it could be a friendship, it could be family, it could be a love interest. When you're in situations like this where you're just being torn apart, and it's at a point now, it's like, I've been doing the healing, I've been doing the therapy, I've been, and sometimes I feel like I'm just filling up my space with a lot of things to not think about what's happened before and move forward. And I mean, and that could be good and bad, because you're masking some of that stuff. You're masking what's really going on with you. And I like to be upfront and honest, and I like to, speak on real things. I like to keep it positive and upbeat, but there's a lot of times where, what's going on in life is real. So like in the dating game, and I started noticing that, if I see one little trigger, I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't want to be a part of a situation. I don't want to continue the conversation. I don't want to, I don't want to go down that path again, and not to say that a path of abuse, because I'm a fighter, and I'm going to fight back, and I'm going to defend myself. So I don't ever want to put myself in a situation or be around someone that I feel like I have to do that with. I should be at a place in my life where the people that I'm surrounded with provides a safe environment for me to thrive in, as well as I'm going to provide that safe environment as well. So it's just been a lot of little things, like little triggers. Like I can just go down a road that I've been down before and remember an argument, or something that happened, and or somebody says one thing, or somebody does something a certain way that's triggering for me. So it makes it very difficult to date right now. So you say to yourself, do you like take a beat, just wait it out and wait till you get to the point where you don't have those feelings anymore, or do you keep trying? Also, like we discussed in my episode on linguistic lips, about the list, like, is it a form of protection against like things that happened before? If you're looking for certain qualities in people, and you're seeing that this person doesn't match these qualities, is it fair to just cut them off immediately and move on, to not waste time? So first of all, anytime, if you're being physically, sexually, any type of abuse, any serious abuse, like you're being, somebody putting hands on you and things like that, always call for help. Always report it, document it, everything you can, let somebody know, and get out of that situation as fast as possible. No, I haven't been in any extreme situation like that, but when you think about the mental abuse or emotional abuse by someone's words and their actions and things like that, and if you're someone that cares about, if you love somebody enough, you care about what they think about you, you care about what they think about the relationship, and it does take a toll on you, and you do have to get to a place where you got to find peace within yourself. And like I always have this thing, like, I trust people till they give me a reason not to. So I always go in with the positive when dating, but again, as soon as one little thing is like a trigger, like, oh, you don't like your mom? Like, oh, you're questioning everything about me, and I just met you in the first conversation, and like, things like that. It just makes it really tough. And I just wanted to come on here and just have a real moment of clarity, and because I know I'm not the only one where it takes a minute to recover from your previous relationship or previous situations, or anything. It takes a minute to recover from anytime you feel like you've been in a situation, no matter how long or how short, that just didn't fit you at all. Man, it's raining out here. But just that a situation just didn't fit you at all and didn't bring out the best in you. And you always want people around you that's going to bring out the best in you. So I implore you to surround yourself with positivity. Sometimes that's sitting in solitude and talking to God or meditating and doing what you have to do. And again, like I said, I stay pretty busy, not on purpose. I'm automatically going to stay busy, but even outside of being busy, I'm still adding other things in to fill up time and space to not think about things from my past or situations like that. But, it could be healthy, could not be healthy. But as long as you're talking about it and you're voicing it and you're not holding things in and dwelling in those moments, like it's a step towards moving on and healing. So I just want to get on here and talk about that real quick, because everything is not peachy keen all the time. Everything is not rainbows and butterflies all the time. This is the real world. This is real life. This is just a small part of things that people go through. Like when you go through a breakup, you still got to work. You still got to pay your bills. You still got to do things. No matter how far back it was, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago. It don't matter how long ago it was. Sometimes you still got to take that time to yourself and relearn you and start loving you more. So for more conversations like this, check out Linguistic Lips every Monday at 7 p.m. Yes, that is a plug for me. So that's all I got for you guys today. As always, love yourself and love each other. God bless.